Everyone, I don't know if you can hear. We're in a bird sanctuary. It's 6 o'clock. Got some water going, make some coffee. But yeah, it's my water bottle. Left it out last night, it kind of froze. Yeah, you can see it's cold. I'm not left-handed. Cold. I don't really know what the temperature is. I just know that I need a hot cup of coffee. Got some plans for today, like I said. Told you guys I'd tell you more about the story, but this is a new friend of mine. I call him a friend now because we hung out the last 2 nights talking fishing stories. But he, the first night he got here, he was walking through the campground and he was like, "Hey, I recognize you. You make YouTube videos." And I was like, yeah. He was like, "Man, they're good. I like watching them." But he was like, "No, let me show you some stuff." So he's like, "I gotta move the picnic table to my campground." So I grabbed him and helped him move his picnic table. And then he came over that night, brought a map, and he had tons of information. And we walked through, and he just showed me. He's like, "You don't share stuff, so I don't mind sharing some stuff with you." So I got another couple streams today because of some of the information he passed along. Okay, so let me talk about my choice of footwear for just a second. So right now I have my Orvis Pro ultralights, and I have the Sims G4. I've had the Orvis ultralight boots for about 4 years. They're usually what I use for backpacking, wet wading season. They dry quick, they're light, they're like basically like a hiking boot, like what I have here, except they dry quicker and they have better traction in the water. The reason I chose the Sims, the G4s on this trip, as opposed to also have the Orvis Pro wading boot, is because if you look at the stream here, you can kind of tell you're climbing in and out of 4-foot drops, and a lot of times they're almost vertical. A lot of walking. That's really what it came down to me. The Orvis Pro boots, they have a really stiff upper, so around your ankle, you almost feel like sometimes you're walking on sticks because it's hard to get any flexibility when you're trying. And when you're climbing out of places like this and you're wearing waders, you kind of tend to start spinning. You just, you can't get any traction. So it's good to have for me, it's good to have a boot that I can actually like maneuver and twist and, move my ankles and stuff. And I don't lace them all the way to the top. I usually lace them to like the second eye, so I have a little bit more flexibility when I'm climbing and going over rocks and things like that. If I'm gonna be standing in a stream and fighting current and I want like really good traction, I want my suit, my boots and my feet locked in. That way if I put them into something, they don't flex and I'm not getting any any twisting or turning, and my ankles are like locked in. I usually go with the Orvis Pro boots for that because I do think the soles are really good. That's pretty much it. I also have the new Sims wet wading sandal. I guess it's really a shoe, so I'm gonna give that a test this summer. But I've really liked those Orvis ultralights. But my coffee is done, and I'm gonna go drink it before it freezes. We're at the first stream, and I 100% feel like it's wet wading season right now. So I might be coming out of these waders a little bit later. That's a pretty pool right there. Obviously we're along a road, so we're gonna have some traffic noise. That was the nice thing about yesterday's stream, is that there wasn't any roads around, so it felt like true wilderness experience. So I might end up back there again later today. There were definitely some holes that would look like they would nymph really well. But my buddy fished this yesterday. He said it fished really well, so we're gonna go find out. Pretty stream. I see some fish moving around. I can't tell if I've spooked them. Probably likely. I'm fishing a different rod today. So this is my TFO Blue Ribbon. It's a 4-weight, but it feels a little slow for me for a 4-weight. So what I've done is I've put on my 3-weight line, and I've underlined it, hopefully speed up the action just a little bit. And what I was hoping to do is have a 3-weight basically, that's a 10-foot rod, so I have some reach and I can nymph with my 3-weight and have some presentation. Okay, so let me show you what he ate. Just a little bluing all the merger. It's just a thread body with some black wire and a little blue / grayish. The same poly yarn I use for my Dorsey indicators. Same stuff.
That's a pretty ground. Been a fun day here on this stream, but I'm tired. Definitely should have ditched the waders earlier. It's like 60 degrees and I feel like I'm sweating like crazy, but fun day, no complaints. Gonna go back and make some dinner, maybe grab a shower. The guy that was there told me there was actually a bathroom. I had no idea.